Well, happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend, and I hope that this little 30-second devotion is not going to be the total run of your spiritual disciplines today. If you heard the sermon yesterday, it was about Bible reading. So I hope you are engaging in Bible reading, 10 plus 10, right? And I want to suggest that if you're trying to take a first step on this, read Psalm 1. And I even put in the little daily update, the email that accompanies this, I put a little link to a sermon I preached on Psalm 1, if that helps you sort of step back into this. But Psalm 1 is a great psalm, and it dovetails in with our topic of joy. The first word in this psalm, blessed, ashrei, happy, joyful is the person who heads down a certain path. It's a great psalm. So a psalm, read a chapter out of one of the Gospels, and start more rigorous Bible reading today. So we're going to finish up our thoughts about joy. I started 2 weeks ago and said, first of all, God is the most joyful being in the universe, and joy is the serious business of heaven. Said that we are commanded, number 2, we're commanded to be joyful. Many statements telling us to rejoice. Number 3, I said, well, life is better when we're happy. We're happier when we're happy. Brings a lot of energy, and this is God's will for you. Number 4, he said that joy is the byproduct of a life rightly lived, that it's right desires rightly pursued, and in particular, it's a matter of cultivating a habit of thankfulness. And then at the end of last week, I said, look, joy and sorrow are not mutually exclusive. And we looked at the lament idea and the lament psalms for a path out of joy that's honest with frustrations about things that are going wrong. So I want to end by saying joy is available to you now. In fact, if you're waiting for joy, like if you think, well, I'll be joyful after I finish grad school. I'll be joyful when I finally get married, or when I'm finally divorced. I'll be happy when I finally get this job, when I finally make this much money. I'll be happy when we have children. I'll be happy when the children are grown and leave. I'll be happy when you're pushing this off. Then you're doing something wrong here. I just want to say, Paul is writing about joy from a prison cell. And joy is something this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. There's a call to joy now. Psalm 1, which I started with, referenced just a little bit ago. Psalm 1 talks about the fact that the person is blessed who does not walk in the step of the wicked. He doesn't stand in the way that sinners take. Doesn't sit in the company of mockers. And there's a sense in which our thinking is not wrong, our actions are not wrong, and our associations are not wrong. They all drive us back to the gospel. The gospel, living the gospel, deeply sort of leaning into the gospel is the path forward to joy. And I am hoping and praying that you'll be joyful today. Have a good day.